Good morning, everybody. It is Josh P here, and welcome back to Raft. Now, some of you might already notice that I'm at a slightly different save than I was last time. What had happened was I was recording the last one all fine, shut it down, go to edit it, no video capture whatsoever. So I have the audio, but no video. So to kind of catch you guys up from where I was, I'll go ahead and quickly reenact the last episode. So, oh, hey, look, we have a spear. We can kill the shark with the spear. But, I don't think he's actually causing that much harm, so let's just let him be. I mean, the worst thing he does is take one of these, but hey, that's okay. They're cheap to make. Now, I need to make a net because that would make it easier because I can't catch anything with the hook. Okay, make a net. Gotta throw it out? Nope. Can't throw out a net. They actually catch things for you, which you can see they're doing a bang-up job. So, need to make another one of these. But I go the entire episode not making one of those, but saying I need to make another one. Instead, I made this because it gets kind of dark at night. And I found a beet. So now you guys are pretty much caught up on all that you missed. The major addition is these nets right here, which I think are awesome. That's basically taking a lot of my work out of the equation. I can focus on eating and drinking things, which is a huge problem, which I actually probably should do now anyways. But I was intending for this to go up this morning before I left for the day. I had just enough time to be able to edit it down and get it posted. But instead I discovered that it didn't even capture. So this is going to go up late in the day, which means I might not get a second video up for the day. We'll try, but if I do, the second video is probably going up sometime around midnight, maybe later. So we'll see. Now, I did get home a while ago, so I would have had plenty of time to do it then. But I actually have two dogs, and one of them, he is incredibly old. He's actually in here right now. He's sleeping on his bed, and he spends a lot of time doing that lately. But he was actually awake and lucid and actually somewhat running around. So I decided instead of recording a video, I was going to take advantage of him being awake and actually play with him and enjoy the cute moment of him being active. Sorry, guys. But I think we're actually going to be able to get to expand a little bit more. See how these palm trees... I'm curious about how the palm trees are going to actually work in here. Because we're kind of on a raft, and those are a little heavy. But we actually have a pretty big raft. And thanks to the nets, it's going to allow me to build and be able to do more stuff at the same time, which is just awesome. Oh, and of course it falls right through the nets. Oh, we also named him Richard. And I've come to the conclusion that because all he really does is just take one of these and nothing else, so long as I don't put anything on the outside, he's no worse than just an annoying roommate. So we can leave him be for right now. I don't have to kill him. Yeah, he's not really hurting anyone. If I go in the water, you best believe I'm going to open a can of whoop-ass on him. But for the time being, he can stay over there, I can stay over here. He doesn't bite me, I won't bite him, we'll all be happy. Alright. So like I was saying, I do have two dogs. One of them, very old guy. He's pretty close to the end of his life, honestly, but he's still putting around. He's still going to be here for another, probably few months at the least. But then I have another dog who is definitely a puppy. And she loves to play. She's actually in here right now. She's fairly well behaved. But she'll get these random moments of hyperactivity. I'm sure you guys might have heard her in a couple of other episodes. She's still very quiet, but she's definitely there. Oh, and you can attack nets? Why are you doing this? Alright, you're going to have to go. You are going to have to go. I cannot make... You best believe when I can make a spear... Okay, well, he just took off with that. Okay, so... New strategy, guys. He is not like an annoying roommate. He is, in fact, much like a shark. So we're going to have to kill him at some point. Oh, I have also hence decided that this character actually volunteered for one of those clean up the ocean programs and didn't read the fine print. So now he's out here just a hook, and they promised him they'd be back in a couple of days. So that's currently the status of things. We are just a poor college kid trying to get some good credits for their resume. And instead, we're out here basically fighting for our lives. Cook you, let's cook you. Alright, and go ahead. Oh, yeah. Also, I found out I can cook these potatoes. And they'll give me a little bit more food, but they'll also give me water. But also, they'll look really delicious when they're done. Just stand by. You'll see what I'm talking about. So I need thatch. And I might as well put this hook to use. I would like to say that I've gotten a little bit better at using the hook, but I have not improved in the slightest. But I did find out if you throw the hook and move, the line follows you. So if you do miss it and you can move, you can actually kind of direct the hook around a little bit. So I've gotten a little bit better at that. I still partially think it's this guy's fault. Not entirely his fault. I mean, he is fairly dehydrated, fairly hungry. I mean, that would make throwing a hook hard on anyone. Right, but this lamp is really nice to have at night. And again, just look at that moon. That is gorgeous. And I did turn up the graphic settings because this game really isn't impactful. I'm sure if I try and make this into a crazy huge raft, it might slow it down a little bit with the capture software. But for now, it's doing just fine. So you can see the water. They did a really good job on this. Personally, I think it's pretty good, but if you ever look at Subnautica, especially the water that they did on that, that is insanely impressive. But I need to stop talking so much and start crafting more, or at least learn how to multitask. It's a lot harder than you might think to both talk and do well at video games. Oddly enough, it takes a lot more brain power. See, I didn't even bother to start cooking the water. Which, yes, I know I'm out in the middle of the ocean, but I only drink cooked water. I might be on a raft. I might be starving. I could possibly die from a shark bite. But there are certain things in life I will not give up. That's just one of them. Alright. I need a fish. So I think I need to work on this guy's casting ability. Furthest cast I can do, right there. Not all that impressive. But I mean, I guess realistically I wouldn't want it to go too far out because I still want to be able to see the bobber. And I get it, it's a game mechanic, so that way I don't have to focus so much on it. But still, just not very satisfying. I mean, I'm basically using a piece of bamboo and, you know, a shoestring here. But, I don't know. maybe include some waste. Maybe get this guy to pump some iron. And just, I don't know, maybe make it somewhat more impressive when he casts it out. And not quite so sad. But I realized I never finished something that I was saying in a previous episode. And looking at their blog, it looks like they're actually going to implement the ability to swim underwater and find things that way. Will you... Okay. God damn it, I spent all my rope again. This guy needs to die. That is it. Or something. I don't know if I can actually kill him. In the least, I can probably just get him off of this. That way he's not fucking up my nets every single time I turn around. It'd be nice if there was a sound that was like, hey, shark inbound, get ready to have all your shit fucked up. That would be great. That would be an excellent thing to know. Alright, and I'm doing okay on food. I wonder if I can find lemons in here to kind of spice up my food a little bit more, because I'm basically just eating the same type of fish over and over again, and it's not working out for me. One, you got to think of what that's going to be doing to your digestive tract, and then two, it's just going to get stuck in a rut, man. Just going to be doing the same thing day in, day out. That's not good. That is not good for you. You need to spice it up a little bit. Try new things, as it were. Which I do have a beet, actually. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and see if I can cook this beet. I can cook the beet. Alright, so we're going to have beets for dinner. We're going to have beets and a little bit of mackerel. It's going to be splendid, you guys. Alright, now I definitely need to build out more, but I need to get a spear more than anything else, because if I keep losing these nets, I'm going to be in bad shape. Okay, so let's see. Let's get you. Yes! I am ready to fight. So, why don't you just, come on over here, Richard. Just go ahead and, nibble on my net a little bit. Yeah? You want to go ahead and, be a little bit of a dick? Yeah? Fuck you. Alright, we'll put that away for now, because I don't feel safe running around with it. Last thing I need is to trip and impale an organ. And let's just see, I do not have enough. I need thatch. It was weird. Last episode, I was in desperate need of metal. Now I have nothing but metal. I have no thatch. I'm not sure if that just the random number generator just messing with me, or if thatch is really more important in the later stages of the game than the metal is. Because there's only so much you can build with metal. It seems like everything needs rope. I wonder if I can actually hit the shark with this one here. I'm gonna have shark fin soup. No. No. Much like the fishing pole, not very good at throwing it. Alright, collect all of you. Let's see here. So I have my spear. I guess I have to replace my nets. Thank you, Richard. And where'd you go? Didn't I see a chest? Can I put some of this metal in here? Because it's just clogging up my inventory. And boom, right there. I'm kind of starting to understand why he's giving the thumbs up at this point. At first, I did make fun of it because it does look a little silly. I mean, don't get me wrong, the whole pointing it into existence, kind of silly. But the thumbs up, I get it. I'm kind of getting excited for stuff now, too, because this is starting to get a little real. Don't get me wrong, I'm way better off now than when I first started playing, and I was basically just choking down water whenever I could get it. Completely forgot to boil that again. But it's still, it's tough. It is tough being out here all alone. Okay, well, nice grill marks on the beet. But it doesn't look as appetizing as those baked potatoes do. So let's grab... Let's actually eat you. Eat you. Drop a beet on each. Alright. And I think I'm pretty much at the stage of the game where I can just focus on expanding my little raft here and not... Oh shit, go back in the water. Oh, you... Alright. Die! Ooh, that is actually satisfying. It worked, you guys. I did not lose it this time. I have a feeling... Is there structural damage in this game? I don't know. We are going to find out. Hopefully, there's not. Well, we'll find out. However, I did... On the title screen, there was a base that had walls and pillars and like a ramp thing on it. I don't know if that's been fully implemented into the game or if there's a way that I can do that already and I'm just missing it. So maybe I'll have to discover that a little bit more off camera. I might have to do a little bit of farming for the thatch off camera, because that seems to be taking up the most time here, is just waiting on thatch. I can get a chest, so let's go and drop the chest. R to rotate. Hold for a smooth rotation. Oh, okay, so it doesn't rotate on its own. I have to do the mouse thingy. Okay. So let's place you like that. Oh, well, apparently I have to actually click. Excellent. Alright, so let's just get rid of some of this metal. I'll keep one stack. Alright, I think that is a good place to end it. I might do a little bit of farming off camera just so I can get some thatch. I won't build anything, I'll just store up as much thatch as possible. And then we'll come back and maybe we'll just turn this into an awesome base builder, because it looks like we've already gone through most of the mechanics that we're going to, unless there's more to discover later on down the road. I think we're just going to have to see how big of a base we can build and what we can get away with this in this game, because I'm sure this isn't a fully fleshed out, and I'm sure there's some things as far as the physics are concerned that we can get away with that might not be doable in real life. I don't know. We'll find out. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and until we see each other again, goodbye.